This is Earth's prediction for 2025 Classic Physique Mr. Olympia. He favored Ramo to win, and his countryman Mike second, Terence third, Logger Franklin fourth, and one-time punch fifth. You all know that Mike is a German, but Mike currently resides in Spain, and that is where he's prepping and stuff like that. I watched his show with Dennis James when he was talking about he liked to travel around. So for me, I think Jammer fan, see Earth as the flag bearer to their country. So they always, even while he was in Classic Physique, they always favor Earth more than Mike. So with that being said, folks, I want you guys to give me your prediction below in the comment section who you guys think is going to win the division, win Classic Physique. And in the next couple of days,
kurze Zeit was zum Auffüllen. Also ich habe Ramon, Mike, Terence, Logan auf 4.
Was denn?
Nee, den Neil habe ich vor ihm. Neil Darwin auf 5. Josem auf 6. Brian habe ich aber dann auf 7.
I saw the post IRS Muscle put out the other day. It was just between Mike and Terence. The majority of that comment was about Terence being more classic, picking Terence to win. More people pick Terence than they pick Mike. Even those that pick Mike always have a caveat to their comment like, oh, yeah, but he look more like 212. He should move to 212, stuff like that. But, I think Mike get a little bit backlash in saying that he was going to win. Why not? If you don't believe he's going to win, then what's the reason why he's doing it? What is he prepping for? Why is he working hard to beat there? I think anybody competing in any competition should have the belief in themselves that they're going to win, right? It's a bodybuilding stage. It's a bodybuilding. And it's a subjective sport. All judges don't see the shape and sizes or whatever the same. That's why some people win. You like, how did they win? But like he said, this sport is a sport we love and hate at the same time because sometimes the result is not always going to go, the way we want it to go, right? So there are people that are just people's champs. Remember, people that's always people champs never really win the biggest title because fans know, they know they were cheated out, stuff like that. For me, I think Mike have all the confidence in the world and he should have that he's going to win, right? So he was a runner-up last year, so he should have that confidence on himself. Like, hey, I was a runner-up last year. To the guy that said that, could possibly never lose. And he was on his heels, right? He was on his heels, right? So for me, I feel like Mike said he's going to win. Why not? But if I should pick, should I pick him? No. I like Mike. I think Mike will do extremely well in the Open or 212 than Classic. I think that might be the problem because like I said, if Classic go this direction of Mike, we might just add 212 and Classic together. To be honest with you, because just because you're big and you can hit a vacuum does not necessarily make you a Classic guy. So I think that's the reason why Earth don't want to be biased, because he's a countryman and he went for Ramo, right? Because for me, I think Ramo is more classic than Mike. I think Terence is more classic than Mike and Ramo together. So for me, I think my prediction for this show, my prediction might change, but for leading before the show, I think right now it will be Terence, Ramo, Mike, one-time punch, Logger Franklin, Branch, Mike, the bull. So those are my prediction for now. So I think that Ramo is good. I think Ramo has everything to win. I think Ramo always have two things against him: his condition and at the same time his poses. I hope they're really working his poses. I hope that the technician, Crisicito is really pushing Ramo to be on point to potentially clinch this open title, right? I know Terrence is working his butt out also to clinch the title because right now the title is open. I think next year that's when we start thinking, okay, now who's going to beat who? Because now the title is a vacant title. Anybody can take it. For me, anybody, a lot of people are like, oh, it's Mike. Like, for me, yes. Yeah, I think if Mike go to 212, he will probably finish second or fourth or third. Like, he will be in that top three. Mike if he moved to class 212 right now with the shape that he has, he will finish top 5 right away. So I think this is just my personal opinion. You can never tell another athlete how to move their career, how to move, and what they should do with their career. So it's a choice. And you see this pose, Ramo he's always hit this pose on stage. I see Steve Weinberger, correct him that day that he should stop hitting this pose. I think it should just be a freestyle. It shouldn't be something that, like isn't maybe, you're comparing you guys, you're hitting the shot. I think the show you should hit maybe during your personal routine and stuff like that, or maybe, a pose down, stuff like that. This classic, I think there are some poses that we shouldn't be hitting on stage. I'm a classic guy like this. I never ever hit that type of poses. Like, not because I can do in between, like pose down or personal routine, stuff like that. For me, my money is on Terrence, right? My money is on Terrence and classic because sometimes this happen all the time when the title is vacant. You see, a lot of people put their money on to win, never wins. History have shown that over and over again, they never win. Somebody that you least expect that will come from nowhere and knock everybody off the park and grab that title, right? So that is why my money is on Terrence, because a lot of people counted Terrence out. Like, no, my money is on Terrence because I felt like he has everything it takes to win the title. 1, he has the physique. 2, he has the aura, the character, the likeness to carry that mantle, to carry that title, to be the ambassador of the division. That's how I feel. Because Ramo can't really speak English like that, right? So I understand, like, Spanish is his first language. English is like second language or whatever, but I feel like Terrence would be a better representative of the division worldwide. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that is why I'm picking Terrence to win. Not just because of that. Terrence had better lines compared to both of them, compared to Mike and Ramo. Is a post better, carry himself better. Like, I just feel like he is equipped for that title. So with that being said, folks, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I know those of you that is fans of, I know Brazilian fan will come, step on me for this, but the truth is, it is what it is. This is my dark horse. I keep telling people, one time punch, this guy's from UK. I believe this guy is going to do extremely well this year. A lot of people is counting him out. It's me and Earth that have been counting this dude because a lot of people ain't paying attention. This dude look good. I think in the next couple of years, 2-3 years, this guy is going to be knocking on that title door. If he stay healthy and just keep, I think he has the most tiniest waist in classic physique. The most tiniest waist. And his line is crazy. So for me, he's my dark horse. And I think he's going to beat a lot of people. Personally, I put him ahead of Logan. I love Logan. Logan can pose his ass up, but at the end of the day, bodybuilding is about structure, it's about muscle, it's about all of that. I think apart from being a better poser than Punch is way better than Logan, muscle wise. I don't know these guys in person. I'm just judging and saying based on my opinion, based on what it looked like. So I feel like One Time Punch is a better bodybuilder than Logan. I think Logan is a way superior poser. I think posing take Logan far more than his muscle takes him. That is facts. So with that being said, for where do you guys think Punch will end in 2025 Mr. Olympia. If Earth have him in top 5, for me, I think I have him higher than that. I think he should replace Logan. If it's going to be like that in Olympia Day, I think he should be Logan because he look way better, structural. Pound for pound, he's better than Logan. Like you said, Logan is a great poser. He pose better. Speaking of Logan, this is a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, Logan can, if we had to criticize Logan, his leg has to come up, his shoulders got to come up, his arm got to come up, but Logan know how to make the best of what he has. That's one thing about him. He know how to make the best of it. He know how to make cues, or he know how to present his strength and try to finesse his way around his weakness through the way he poses. But when you start comparing people, you can't hide your flaws because the next person is going to expose your flaws, especially if they have the body parts that is way better. So being a great poser wouldn't be able to cut it at the end of the day to make you win or place you where it should place you. But being a great poser can take you so far. So for me, I feel Logan, I place Logan in top 10. To be honest with you, I place him in top 10. Wherever he lands in that top 10 is not really, I'm not really worried about it because I feel when it comes to winning that title, Logan do not have the muscle to beat those guys to clinch the title, but I think he would definitely place higher. Goodvito. For me, Goodvito is my dark horse. I've been saying this for a couple of months now that he's my dark horse and he's going to hurt a lot of feelings. He's going to make a lot of people eat their words and he's going to make a lot of people start paying more attention to him and start talking more about him. And I just feel like a lot of people kind of slipping on him. And I also think a lot of people are slipping on this guy, Tony Burton. These guys, I think they're going to come in and prove a lot of people wrong. And to be honest with you, I've been saying this, the comparison I really want to see is Goodvito and Nick. We all know that Goodvito have a better structure than Nick. If Nick is Goodvito, he will beat everybody. But fortunately, he's not. Goodvito is just a whole different species. He's a whole different animal when it comes to this bodybuilding thing. I think he's going to be a strong contender for that top 10. And I think he's going to push a lot of people. If you ask me, I think he can be 5th or 6th position. Talking about the youth, I think this dude work ethic will carry him so far, but I don't think it's going to be enough for him to win. But I think it might be enough for him to push past his 3rd place before. I think he might be 2nd if everything go according to his plan. I think he might be 2nd, but I don't think he's going to win. I think he's definitely going to beat Derek for sure. Because I don't think Derek is going to have everything it takes to win the title back because I think he gave everything he had to Arnold Classic this year and Pittsburgh. So I don't think he's going to fire all cylinders for Olympia. So that is why I'm thinking that Derek might, place 3rd to 4th. So for me, I already had my prediction. I'll probably let it out next week. And let me know what you guys think. And let me know your prediction for Open in the comment section below. And let me know your prediction for Classic. So with that being said, I just want to say thank you guys to those of you that have subscribed to my channel. And thank you to those of you that always communicate, in the comment section below. I really appreciate you guys. And you guys are the true MVP. Like I said, this is the comparison I want to see. I want to see Goodvito stand next to Nick. I want to see that comparison, how crazy he's going to be. I think he's going to make the crowd go crazy because these guys are I think they're freaks, to me, they're freaks. So guys, thank you guys for those of you that have subscribed. Thank you for those of you that haven't subscribed. Please subscribe and turn on the notification button. So whenever I post, you get to see my post and, we get to go back and forth in the comment section below. Thank you. Wow.